Hello everybody. Welcome to class. And today I'm going to talk to you something about the empirical rule. But before I talk about it, first I want to give you some preliminary knowledge about what is probability distribution function and what is normal distribution. Maybe some of you have known it, but I think it's better to introduce it before to review this definition before we talk about this one. And what is probability distribution function? It's a kind of thing to characterize the uncertainty of something, of certain things. So to give, I think it's better to give an accurate example of this one. So if you don't mind, I want to take you Alan as an example. For example, if we want to describe the time Alan arrives in the class, we can use this one. Because all of you are uncertainty about when Alan will arrive. So because Alan is a good teacher, so maybe he will arrive by, I think maybe it has under 95% probability Alan will arrive by 4:10. So we can say the probability of Alan arrives by 4:10 is 95%. But maybe Alan will arrive earlier, so we can say but Alan, I mean, because he's a good teacher, so maybe he will arrive earlier. And, so we can say the probability of Alan arrive by 4 o'clock is 90%. It's a little bit lower than this one. But Alan is not a god, and he can also make some mistakes. So maybe he will be late sometime, but it will not be too late because he's a good teacher. We can say the probability of Alan arriving by 4:20 is 100%. He will definitely arrive by this time. So actually, this kind of things give a description of the time Alan will arrive. And we can also write similar things for Alan arrive by any time t, and give the relevant probability. And to write these things in a better way, we can say the p the time Alan arrive smaller than t equals to a certain probability pt. So actually this is called a probability distribution function of the time Alan arrives. And this time it actually is an uncertainty things. It's an uncertainty things. So next we are going to introduce the concept of the normal distribution. Normal distribution is another kind of probability distribution function. It's a certain kind of probability distribution function, and it is very common occurring in our daily life. Here I want to give an example of the normal distribution. For example, if we take a look at the grades of an exam in a class, and usually if the examination is not so weird and the grades of the distribution of the students' grades will present a normal will be distributed as a normal distribution. I mean, yeah, and here, as we can see that here the distribution of the time, of these things can be viewed as a function of t. So we can write it as pt. And once we have this function, we can take the derivative of this function to better characterize the probability distribution. And for normal distribution, we also have a probability density function. It is called ft equals to. You can write it down. Oh yeah, here. Sorry, here I want to. Here I first want to introduce the standard normal distribution. Standard, and it is this is exponential 1 over x squared, and we can draw the picture of this density function.
Isn't it density
sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. This should be x. And the picture is in this way. Oh, sorry. It's not symmetric. It should be symmetric about the y-axis. Okay. And the area under this curve, for example, this is t, and this area just gives the probability of for certain things happen of this area, and I just said take the grades of an examination as an example. So because the central part is much bigger than the tail ones, so you can know so you can imagine that usually students' grades will concentrate on the central part, but and very high scores and very low scores will be much fewer. Yeah. Once we have the normal distribution, we can give the empirical rule, and that is because the number that is the probability between this area is from -1 to 1. And the area of this shadow part is 68% of the whole area, and the whole area under this curve is 1 actually. So the whole area equals to 1, and the shadow part between from -1 to 1 is 68%, and from -2 to 2 is this part is 95%, and the area from -3 to 3 is 99.7%. And actually, this 3 number is called the empirical rule. But why is it?
Okay.
Okay.